This was the cruelest punishment in the end times. They slowly cut open the man's clothes, then squeezed white cream on his arm and rubbed it all over. After that, they hung an alarm clock around his neck, placed a metal ring on his arm, and opened the valve. His arm was pushed outside by force. The man screamed in agony. But a few seconds later, he stops, because outside was more than minus 100 degrees. 1 minute later, they pulled his arm back in. It was hard and brittle like a ceramic bowl. A hammer was ready nearby. The guard raised it high. Curtis watched in silence, powerless to help. In 2026, the Ice Age came. 99% of humanity died. The survivors hid inside a train that never stopped moving. The train had its own strict system and rules. Rich people lived in the front cars, enjoying fancy meals, while the poor were packed into the filthy back cars, eating black protein bars supplied from the front. No one knew what those protein bars were made of, and they had been eating them for 20 years. Armed guards kept the back cars under tight control. If someone made a mistake, they were beaten. Sometimes children were taken away by guards without any reason. One day, a father couldn't stand it anymore. He broke free and charged at the guard.
Give me my son, you fucking bitch!
But his child was still taken, and the father was about to be punished. That was when the cruel scene from the start took place. A follower urged Curtis once again to lead a revolt. People were sick of living like this. Curtis quietly inspected a guard's gun and realized it had no bullets. Without hesitation, he rushed towards the guard. To stop the guards from locking the doors, the crowd lifted a massive 20-meter metal barrel and charged forward. They clashed with the guards, and with their numbers, the lower-class passengers broke through. The first area they reached was the train's prison. There, they freed an Asian man and his daughter. These two were vital to reaching first class. The man had designed the train's electrical system, and his daughter had a strange ability to sense how many people were behind each door. When they opened a huge door, just as the girl predicted, it was completely empty. With these two joining them, their chances of success grew. Soon, they arrived at the fourth car, the place where the black protein bars were made. Curtis climbed up to see inside the machine, and what he found stunned him. The protein bars they had eaten for 20 years were made from crushed cockroaches. He looked down at the people still fighting over the food, but couldn't bring himself to reveal the truth. Then, just as they were about to open the next car, the girl's face filled with fear, but it was already too late.